Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of Cracking Reads. Been a while since I've done this. So far the books I've read aren't specifically history based, I guess, but every now and again I like to keep this channel of mine eclectic, wildly varied, which is also the eclectic is a word in the title of my playlists. Well, music playlists. LGREP, which is a few of them now. Which has it's none of my music, obviously, but just tunes I like that I made public. So anyway, on to this. This is Anne Rooney's 1001 Horrible Facts, and I think I've had this since I was at least, I don't know, between the ages of 10 to 12. And yeah, it's a good time-passing, fun, interesting book for when you can't think to read anything or can't be asked with big, long, novel things like your Stephen Kings and your James Pattersons and your Roald Dahls and your J.K. Rowlings and Adrian Goldsworthy's, which is he specialises in history and stuff. But yeah, it's one of those that you can every now and again read over and over again. Probably not continuously in a week, but one of those you just set aside for a while and then pick up again and get right back into it. So yeah, there's some stuff that's really sticks out to me as well. For example, I think it was James the First. He had a tongue that was so big that he slobbered when he ate. And what else was there? Let's just have a little look through it. So yeah, just different things like this. Leeches there. In fact, out of all the things listed on this page, on page 174, leeches is probably the most effective and healthy thing out of the rest of it. Just a little... Oh, shit. That's what I get for recording in the bath. Just little pages there, and hailstones. I didn't even think Bangladesh had hailstones. But it depends how far up in the mountains it is, or near the mountains. Heard of hailstones flattening cars and crops in Kansas, but never Bangladesh. Some ridiculous things there. A lot of ridiculous things. I mean, it's a weird thing that people in antiquity, / ancient times, they seem to live longer for thousands and thousands of years than people in after the Dark Ages and medieval stuff. They just made stuff up as they were going along. Yeah, people further back were. I mean, this is getting into conspiracy theory territory, but it seems like they were more advanced on how to take care of themselves and what to avoid, and what was complete rubbish when it came to trying to cure ailments. So yeah, I know I said so, yeah, but yeah, witchcraft stuff. Yeah. Some really cruel execution stuff around. And yeah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think they've spelled. Yeah, I think she spelled Genghis Khan wrong. The Genghis bit, I think. Yeah, unless it's just. I'm fairly certain that isn't an alternative name of spelling of his title, because he was. Well, I say title, yeah, because I think his birth name was Temujin or Temujin, whichever. And Khan just, I suppose, meant king in those kind of parts, which over hundreds of years became a popular surname across Mongolia, China, and further north. Because basically, Genghis Khan was sort of like the Charlemagne of his neck of the woods. And sort of, yeah, and sort of Charles II. Because they got around a lot. Fuck's sake. Oh, speaking of, I was actually talking. I was actually talking to a mate of mine about a cow. Ah, so it's Icelandic, not Swedish. Yeah, it's. I found out today that it's the type of shark that's eaten is actually poisonous. So they have to leave it to rot in a pit. So basically, all the bacteria when that kicks in when it starts rotting eats the poison, and I suppose they all kill each other. Basically, the bacteria and the poisons. Yeah, poor monkeys. Yeah, the Korean octopus thing. Yeah, I watched some kind of stupid ways to die thing, and there was there was a Korean American or Canadian living on a. I'm probably misremembering this, on like a military base or near a military base in Seoul, and for some reason, the girlfriend's dad didn't like her very much, like him very much. So he decided to be Billy Big Bollocks and agree to eat that unpronounceable to me Korean delicacy, and he ended up dying for it. Yeah, I don't get the fascination with oysters either. Yeah, the film director Michael Winner almost died eating those, and then what? 2-3 years later, he died for real. Probably unrelated. Yeah, so really, yeah, so bit of a preview. The food stuff is really interesting, I think. It's like, it flips off between, like, I'd, I'd have a go at that to, like, fuck no. No. Yeah, a lot of Korean and Philippines dishes that are, like, seem to be an acquired taste. Blood soup, forgot that's a thing. What cockroaches don't sound too bad. Almost from tarantula eggs. Ugh. Puffing with rhubarb. What is it with China? Jesus Christ. yeah, so I'll end it there. So this concludes episode 4 of Cracking Reads by Lee the History Boy. So yeah, usual wittering spiel. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever. Not that it'll make a difference with the dislike, of course, because it seems like anything Google owned likes to do a smug nanny state rubbish thing where we're warned too much and people can't take criticism. It's up to me if I can take criticism or not. It's just a fact of life. So yeah, this is History Boy signing off. Cheers.